Hello and welcome to Meteor Podcast. This is Leo, and today we got Matt as usual. Let's
Yes,
play and
hello
discuss.
yes, and today's topic then we will continue on a bit from the last episode when we talked about the Game Awards and the nominees. And today we can talk about who won and all in the different categories and also what we thought about that. And we will also talk about some of the reveals and new like game reveal things that happens during the Game Awards, and also talk a bit about Final Fantasy XIV patch 5.4, right?
Exactly, that's what we got today. And when it comes to the game itself, we are heading towards finding Matoya in order to find a cure for the Elven Prince that's sleeping at Elfenheim.
Yes.
So yeah, what do we got? So Games Awards. Everyone probably already knows the Game of the Year.
Big winner.
Yeah, the big winner of Game of the Year. It was of course The Last of Us Part 2 who won. What's your opinion about that?
Well, I think, like we talked about, it was the most obvious winner in a way, because of like how big it is in a sense, and I think it's the most talked about game out of all those games on the that were nominated for the Game of the Year prize. So it was kind of a given that it would win in a way. Like for example, we had Doom Eternal there as well, and it didn't do well at all during the Game Awards in any category. While The Last of Us Part 2 grabbed, like, I think 4 or 5 prizes.
Yeah, it grabbed a lot of prizes.
Yeah, it bulldozed the entire Game Awards.
Yeah. So this is like the situation every time there are kind of these award ceremony things, like Oscar or in any kind of medium that when there are.
Yeah, like BAFTA, Oscars, Golden Globe, all those.
Exactly. There's always gonna be those, like, really popular games or movies or music or whatever that's gonna stand out, a lot in comparison to the other things. I mean, Hades, it's like, when it comes to Game Awards this year, it's like the majority of games, or the majority of the awards, had the games Last of Us, Final Fantasy XIV, and where am I?
Oh. Well, this is not the right place, but we can check this out.
Okay, Lolly Ho. Oh my god, they have Lolly Ho here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was The Last of Us, Final Fantasy VII, and which was the third game? It was Hades. It was like everywhere in the nominations this year.
Yeah, exactly. And Ghost of Tsushima was also quite popular. It was also in best audio, best art direction, which it won.
Yeah.
So yeah, it also were up there. Doom was really quite sadly sidelined, and they even played Doom music a lot in the background, which was really weird.
It's such
during the event.
I think it's such a disappointment that Doom didn't get the Best Music award. It's such a bummer, because the Doom music is so good, and I really think that it should have won, but it didn't, which is kind of sad, in my opinion.
But I think the key, like you kind of mentioned, is that if you have word of mouth, that people talk about your game, whether it's positive or negative, it will get a lot of buzz and get a lot of awards and stuff, because people know about it. Even if it's good or bad, and that's also negative in a sense. That it will then sideline every other game because they talk about that game so much that people have a better picture about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is like, and also because of the Game Awards having this system where people, like we mentioned this last episode, that people that has this voting system, it's always like that one game that will get the most attention, and even these games that really deserve the awards should like, it's just a mess in my opinion.
Yeah.
But then
it's really weird, like we talked about, that everyone probably haven't played the games, like we said, so it's unfair.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so except for Game of the Year, what other awards has there been, and what games won those awards?
Well, we had. I thought it was really fun if we talk about, like, for example, Among Us. It won Best Multiplayer, and what else was it? Best.
Wait, Best
it was
Multiplayer?
Another one. Yeah, it won Best Multiplayer.
Hold up.
So that was really nice.
Oh yeah, Among Us. Yeah, I'm still thinking about Last of Us.
Yeah,
these names are too similar, man. I can't keep up.
Yeah, so that one, they won 2 prizes. I don't remember the second one on the top of my head, but Best Multiplayer at least, and they were so happy, the developers, when they won. And I think it's really good that they got the awards that they got, because it has been a really influential game this year and has helped a lot of people, like, through the situation we have right now in the world, and people have got together and played this game a lot, so it's really fun that it got the attention it deserved during the Game Award.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's a game that's a game that has been out actually for a couple of years. It got released in, I don't remember when, it was maybe 2015 or something like that, and it just exploded in popularity, and that popularity came from streamers that started to just like gather up and play the game together, and others just picked it up and be like, hey, that looks fun, and it's cheap and it's cheap, so people just buys it and play it. But I think the thing is with that game is, it's a good game played with friends. It does have this. You can play it with random people and it works. It's like there's no problem in that. But it's so much more fun when you're with friends when you play that game, because
of course.
Of course, when it comes to good games, there's gonna be some backlash, and this game had this problem that people had this mentality, like this herd mentality. For example, it was a running joke that people like mentioned that, oh, he's sus, and people just vote him out instantly because of somebody saying that someone is sus. It's a joke, sure, it's fun for the moment, but when it's actually starts to like
take out the fun.
Yeah, take out the fun. It will like ruin the moment. Like it's people won't play the game because they say things that's not related, and then oh wow, I get kicked out because someone called me sus.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I understand that. It was Best Mobile Game that they also won.
Oh yeah,
so
mobile
Best
game.
Multiplayer Game, Best Mobile Game. You can play it on like PC, mobile. It's like not that graphically heavy, so it's nice that it's accessible at least.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm also happy that it got some attention to it.
Yeah, and if we talk about, we also had Fall Guys, and that was also fun, like best community support. They
Oh
won
yeah,
that prize. Yeah, I guess that's also a really important part of games that I haven't really been keeping up with, like the community support for games.
yeah,
And that's also like a good thing to like talk about and draw attention to. And it's good to see like that people have enjoyed that game a lot as well, even if it didn't win any like big prizes, but it still has this, seems to have this kind of positive community, and yeah, that the developers supports their players really well, so that's nice as well. And that is also like a game that became really popular this year, like Fall Guys,
yeah. And
also everywhere.
it wasn't that long ago. Also, it was like this. Was it September, October, maybe?
I think they played it during the summer as well. It was like this big summer game.
Yeah, yeah. And that's also like it's fun to see when games succeed.
Yeah. Oh,
See,
you go
oh,
back. This is the first town.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm gonna rest up. Pretty quick. Wait, are these? Oh yeah, that's the tutorial dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then we had, yeah, Hades won best action and the best indie. I think, yeah, it was. So that's good that it got recognition, because I was kind of afraid that it wouldn't get any attention, but people have also talked about that game a lot, so it's good that it gets recognition, and they seem like a really good dev team on Supergiant, what I have seen at least.
Yeah, I haven't played it also that much, or I haven't played it at all. But yeah, as you said, it's like Super Giant Games has been around a lot. Like their first game was Bastion.
Yeah,
I think we mentioned this also last time, but it's like they done already that many games, like so many games, and they are still like, how can I say it? They're kind of in a gray zone of being an indie game and a AAA studio, in my opinion. It's like they know how to make games. They had a lot of trial and error with their latest releases, and they basically took all the ideas that they had from their other games and mashed them together in Hades, more or less.
yeah,
And it has worked out really well, and I'm glad that they won these awards that they've been given.
and yeah, I think it's also like fun to see this, that they have evolved so much. Like even if they have had a lot of great games, they still get better. Like for every game, it's evolving for every game that they release. So that's always fun to see, that they don't regress into being like safe with something.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
still try to top the previous game or make something innovative as well.
Yeah. Let's see, I should buy some.
Where are we now? Yeah, you are in Pravoka now, right?
Yeah. I'm throwing out money to buy some stuff. But yeah, so what else do we have in the awards?
We had, let's see, Well, we can list the ones that The Last of Us Part 2 won. It was like Game of the Year, it was Best Game Direction, Best Narrative. Let's see, and then we had Best Audio Design and Best Performance. So they really stood out among all the nominated games
Yeah, exactly.
in that way.
They won a lot of like the best availability. I was really impressed with, because I heard that it really has, like you mentioned earlier when we talked, that it has a lot of good availability.
Yeah, like for colorblind people and so on, they have a lot of accessibility in their game. I have seen like trailers about it, like how you can adjust the game to fit you even if you have a disability in some way, and that's also really important. Like if you can't really you want to be able to play a game the way that it's the most comfortable for you as a person, right? So
Exactly.
it's really fun to, or important to, that more game developers are taking the opportunity and imbuing their games with like these what do you call it, like not really mechanics but
The features.
features, yeah, to help out.
Yeah, exactly, and it really shows that, I mean, when it comes to game development, like these crazy horses. Oh shit! But when it comes to game development, the game devs always try to find a way to make games more accessible to more people. I mean, I read recently that they usually tone down the colors in games, so that it's not so that the especially games that you play longer, because of it will, if you have too much color, it will eventually you're gonna get a bunch of headache in watching that game too much.
Like it's too much for your eyes, like you get tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And for that reason, they like tone down the colors so that you can sit longer and play and not start to get a headache all of a sudden.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that before, but yeah, it's fun to see these like small details that they think about when they make games,
Yeah,
like to get the most out of their product. And I think you also have maybe started to discuss things like that, like these small details that probably the players don't even really know about, like when it comes to making games.
yeah. And I mean,
I don't know what kind of like experience you have with that, like when you are sitting down with games.
yeah, it's really depends. Like, as of now, my work as a developer, I'm working on a company. We are making sound-based games on Alexa devices and Google Home devices. And those games are really accessible because all you need is to has the ability to hear and speak. So blind people can play our games without any problem, because everything is voice command, and like something like that. I've seen videos when I started in a company. They showed me like videos of when a blind person play tested our game, and he was really happy because he was not blind in the beginning. He was like, he got blind because of an accident.
Okay.
So when, oh my god, it's freaking. But yeah, so he more or less had played games before, and he really wanted like to have this ability to play games again, but he couldn't because he was blind. But when we presented, or when the company presented him a game that was voice based, he got really excited. He got happy, and it really makes. It's like that's why I want to make games. It's like it's such a difference to be able to to lose that ability and then suddenly have that ability coming back to you again. Is like a wonderful feeling, but that you're doing something good to people that you don't really know these people, but you understand the people, like their problems, and you finding a way to fix their problems, more or less.
Yeah, or at least help out with like getting to experience things that they like again.
Yeah, exactly.
Way. And perhaps like get to experience something new. Like some people who haven't even played games can get to experience them, like even if they are blind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's also very important. It's a shame it's quite hard, like to do that with, for example, console games, when you are really dependent upon like the controller and so on. There aren't really that many like voice commanded games like on consoles and so on. I don't know, are there any? Have you heard of any games that are
no
like on consoles and so on?
not,
I don't
nothing,
think so. Right?
Nothing that's comes up in my mind right now.
No. But that's because they are like focused. They are working with that particular hardware. So, like when you are working with Alexa and so on, then you have that focus. You know what you are working towards. So that helps you to create those games.
Exactly, and it's like on a mobile phone. Like blind people use mobile phones actually nowadays, because there's a setting on the phone that you can put, like it's like blind mode or whatever it's called, and when you turn that on, every time you like press something on the touch screen, it will read out what it is to you. So you like so blind people, they basically have their phones up their ear, and then with their fingers like touching the touch screen, and it will vibrate if you touch a button or something, or an app, and then it will like read out to you what app it is. Maybe if you touch Facebook, it will read out Facebook or something like that.
Yeah.
And with like modern technology, we have Alexa or not Alexa, but Siri, and what else? Well, Google Assistant has these abilities. That you can just talk to them, and then they will function. Like you can say to Google, like, "Hey Google, call my friend," or something like that.
Mm. Oh yeah, you found the right place. You're at Matoya.
Matoya, thump.
Ouch. My eyes.
Or my eye.
My eye. Thump.
Ouch. I can't see a blessed thing without my crystal eye. Who could have stolen it from me?
Excuse me.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us. Here, have an eye.
Oh, what's this? My crystal eye. Give it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this poison. Poison. Some poison. Kill yourself. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection.
I just like to imagine that she really has, it is really poison, but she tries to cover it up being potion.
Potion.
I mean potion in my entire collection.
You obtained Jolt Tonic.
I can see again.
Nice. Oh, you have a bed.
Haha. Oh, chest.
Potion?
It says potion. I mean, it says poison. I mean potion. Antidote. Nice.
Did you talk with the brooms?
Don't charge backwards. Always away. Any way you see. Such a strange spell to swish, swish, Ari. Tickles not to be sad. Swish, Aru.
Can you figure out what it's saying? If you look
No.
at it again.
Is it backwards?
Yes.
Dash. Wait, dash, but. Dash button. Select. Oh!
Yes. So you need to press those at the same time. But I don't know if it works in here.
Strange spell. Swish, Shari.
That's a hint. Everyone says the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Wait, which one was the dash button again?
Well, it's the one like that you run with. Don't you have that? Yeah. And dash and select. Yeah. You can try after this. Yeah, blind mode on the phone. Did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, no, I was
Or-
basically done with that
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then we had Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy XIV Remake. It won best role playing. I thought it was like best. Let's see, what did they call the category?
Oh, dash is off.
Oh, that explains it.
Always dash while moving. Wait.
Well, if dash is off, I think it's just that you can use it. You can still use the button.
Dash on with the dash button is pressed. Always dash while moving.
It was best role playing, and it also won best audio sound. So that's kind of fun. I don't really know, like we mentioned, I think we talked about it, like being almost a part of a game, even if it's a game of its own, because it's gonna like adapt the game, like the original game with multiple parts instead. But I think it's not that surprising that it won, and I think that it's a really fun game. So it really deserves it, but I think it's a hard game to judge based on that fact that it's not really finished in a way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it is its own game, but it's gonna be a part of a much bigger like series of games, and I think that's like kind of a weird concept. I don't know if that has been like done before, that you take an older game, remake it, and make it into a lot of like many more parts.
Yeah, I think
that's quite new.
yeah, oops, wrong button. But yeah, yeah, that's true. I never seen like I think when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake, they really took the 7 remake and tried to like up, like, how can I say it? They wanted to convey it in a new level.
Yeah,
so to
they
say.
wanted to like bring out more of the story. Oh, you opened up
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't understand.
Which one is the dash button?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter if it's off. I don't think. Because yeah. But you don't like the dash button. I think it's like the B button. If you
Yeah,
think about it. Like
I
that.
tried it, but it doesn't.
But did you press select at the same time?
Let's see. Left off this. Maybe it's something I unlock later, probably.
No, it's always unlocked. Like
Okay.
yeah,
Ah.
that's why I didn't tell you about it earlier because the brooms tell you.
Ah.
Now you have the entire map.
Ah, that's neat. A large map.
Mm. So you can zoom in as well.
Oh, this helps a lot. Let's see, ship.
They had this in the original, I think, as well.
Yeah.
And it's like really handy, like to have this even in this game. Like it came out in '87, so it's kind of
Yeah.
fun that they had this.
Yeah, it's really cool. Western Keep, Pravoka,
Yes, and Chaos Shrine.
Cave Shrine. Oh,
So we have basically like you can see how much we have left of the world. Like,
okay. Well, we not scratch even half of it as of now. But yeah, good to know. This is really good to know. But yeah. But why I'm not dashing when I press B?
I don't think you can do that on the world map. You have to do that like inside towns.
Okay.
Because they don't want to be able to speed you up on the world map.
Well, just gonna have to go through this. Kill these bosses, not bosses, but enemies. But yeah, is there anything else about the Game Awards that we haven't discussed?
Well, I mentioned like the audience sound of the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I think that's a really good award for them to get because they have like taken all these like classic songs like or tracks and remade them and added a bunch of new ones as well, and
Yeah.
they have a lot of like remixes and so on, and I think all the music in the game is like really well made, but that is really to be expected like from Final Fantasy games. They have really great soundtracks overall, I think.
Yeah, I think like Final Fantasy XIV has a really good. Also, it has a really hot music in it. Especially
Yeah.
a lot of boss battles has really good music, and it really shows.
And they have a lot of like different kind of musics in 14. At
Yeah,
least,
exactly.
like many different genres of music.
Yeah, and that's mostly because of it being like an MMO game. Also, it really needs a big diverse amount of music in order for it to convert the right like feelings for the moments that you want. They want in that game.
Yeah, I think it's fun, and the best thing I think about Final Fantasy VII Remake, the music, like if you have played the original and you listen like to the new music, you will notice a lot of like similarities and like that they pay homage a lot to the old soundtrack, and that's like really fun that they could like get the remixes to work in that way as well, that it's not just a simple remix. So it's quite exciting, and you will understand when you get there
Yeah.
how it works. But it's really
Oh no, it's constantly on the dash.
yeah.
Put it
You
on
can turn it off if you want.
Yeah, no, it's good that it's on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but yeah, the soundtrack is really like we need to pay attention to that when we stream when we get there.
Yeah, I think like the music in general in all Final Fantasy games are always good. I know like there's that iconic song in Final Fantasy VI that most people know about already, but it's so iconic. It's like people can instantly recognize it by just hearing like the first 2 seconds of the tune or 3 seconds.
You're thinking about like when they are marching in the snow in the beginning, or
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. And I think even this game has like good music, and like this soundtrack is only like 45 minutes long when at least the version I found, so it doesn't really have a lot of music, but it's where it all started. And if you listen, like we had a bit of the prelude like in the first episode, and that is really the most iconic Final Fantasy song, like the intro song.
Yeah, exactly.
And that took like 15 minutes, I think, to write, or it was like a last minute thing. Like they came to Uematsu and just told him like, we need something for the like main menu. Can you make something like really quick? And he made it in like a couple of minutes. So that's really cool. That song became the most like iconic song of Final Fantasy, like ever.
Exactly, and there are like these songs that are like if you listen to some modern music, some of the best written musics out there are like people has come up with them only by just they are like laying on their beds about to go and sleep, but then suddenly something just clicks and they're like, "Ooh, I want to make this song," and then they make it and it becomes a hit.
Yeah.
Song those kind of things happens a lot in most of the in the music industry, at least, and maybe also in like if you're working on something about being creative at all, like in general, it always you will have that like eureka moment when you figure out something, and you have
like
to do
write down everything. Like if like a really good idea comes to you, you should write it down immediately.
Yeah.
Like even if you want to use it, like it's important to. If you think this is a really good thing, then you will probably forget about it if you don't like do it at that moment when you get it in your head.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this podcast right here, it was like an idea that I got, like, it just got into my head randomly, and I was like, hey, this would be fun to do. And look where we are now.
Yeah.
Let's see, should I talk to this guy? This Jolt tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. Will it help? Your Highness, Your Highness.
I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're a legendary warrior. Something tells me I'm not dreaming.
Oh yeah. Just go back to sleep. Loads a gun and shoots him in the head.
I shall follow the legend that has been told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last.
And I finally got the mystic key.
Yeah, now we can like backtrack to like all the places.
Finally, all them treasures.
I am awake and strong again, all because of you. Thank you, warriors of light.
So, which place? I think we have a door here somewhere.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
And we have it in like all the places.
Yeah.
Was there even in the first castle?
Yeah, in the first castle had also.
Yeah. I think you went the right way first if you go up, like into the castle.
God damn it. Hitboxes.
And to the left. I think we need to go around, like out here, to the left, down, and out here, and go around the entire castle. Like, don't go too far.
But
We need to go
I took one
off
step.
the edge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
I
took
know,
like
but
one step and it was like. Nope.
no, okay, that didn't work. The other
No.
way then? I think it's something like that, but maybe not.
Aha!
Yeah, did work. This works. Yeah.
Mithril hammer. Ooh. 800 gil. 700. Bronze gloves. Let's see.
Nice.
Equipment. Oh, it was like as strong as the battle axe.
Mm.
Let's see. Does
Oh yeah. we
oh
have-
yeah, the healer could have. All right, all right, all right. Let's go and get some more things.
Chest.
More chests.
More treasure.
More trash. Ah, did I? Yeah, I did sleep in the inn. Let's go to that freaking Cthulhu place again. But yeah, so yeah, what else do we have from the awards?
Well,
Game Awards.
one of the first things they showed in the Game Awards was that we have a certain someone coming to Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, they so for those who doesn't know, they announced the next Smash character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and apparently Sephiroth is gonna join the battle in. Is it already released or are they?
He's coming in December. I don't know if he has already been released, but it said December, so probably like soon if it hasn't really
Releasing
been,
by
released.
Christmas.
Yeah. But I think they really always surprise me with the characters, even like I don't even really try to guess anymore because I never get it right, like which characters they will add to the game.
I mean, remember when they announced fucking freaking Steve from Minecraft?
Yes,
That was
Yeah,
like nobody expected that at all.
it's kind of fun, and people like talked about that. Like Super Smash Bros has become more of like celebrating all gaming instead of only like Nintendo's legacy of games.
Yeah,
And I think that's really cool that they have gotten like games from like all the different like generations and all these iconic characters in one game.
yeah. I think it's really good that they succeed to convey this. I mean, when they announced Banjo-Kazooie, like almost over half of my school, like when I went to school, over half of those that like played Smash back then freaked out when they announced Banjo-Kazooie. I like so one of my classmates were like, he was screaming at the top of his lungs and he like he jumped all over the class and I was like, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it was, I'm happy for him, but it's still, oh my god, I forgot this.
Were there any Mystic Key places here?
Yeah, there were a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Die, friends.
Yeah, and it's fun to have like Sephiroth as well, yes, because we have Cloud already. And it was kind of fun that Final Fantasy VII Remake won awards during the Game Awards when they announced Sephiroth. So that's
Yeah.
kind of like a fun thing.
Yeah,
as
it
well.
was kind of fun touch. It was almost as if Final Fantasy would know, or Square Enix would knew them winning some
And they
awards.
knew that we're gonna win.
So they were like, okay, let's put Sephiroth to... No, this one was already... I think it was a deeper part of this dungeon.
Yeah, I looked it up. It's Castle Cornelia, Chaos Shrine, so we can go back there as well. The Western
Yeah.
Keep, the Marsh Cave, the Elven Castle, that one we did find, and Mount Durgar, and we found that door as well, like at the Dwarves place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like all the places we have been to.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Kill them all.
Burn them with the light.
Oh, damn! That had some special effect. Oh, well, not just smash him.
And I really want to try Sephiroth out, and it's so fun. Like, people are so hyped about having like one-winged angel in Smash. Like
Yeah.
the music, his theme. They're almost more happy about that song being in the game than about Sephiroth. And that's kind
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah, that's really cool that it's like that. I think it's really an interesting choice that they chose him. I mean, there's been so many people like people always like complain that, oh, my favorite character from this game is in Smash, yada yada. I kind of gotten annoyed by that at this point. I'm like,
Yeah, you can't please everyone.
yeah, you can't please everyone, and those who always complain about, I mean, there's like these Kingdom Hearts fans, they want Sora from Kingdom Hearts in
Yeah.
the game, and it's like, yeah, they could add him, but
But yeah, it's up to Disney.
yeah, it's up to Disney if they want him there or not.
So that's I don't think they will. I don't know. I don't really know about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's always people that starts to like having all these. Oh, god damn it! But have all these like. They start to like analyze like, oh, what will be the next character? Well, it will be this guy or this guy, and they overcomplicate things a lot and all that.
Yeah.
They try to like crack a code. It's like they try to crack the code of like the Da Vinci Code or something like that. When they try
But
to.
we know exactly which character is gonna be released.
Yeah.
And then it's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I can talk to this. No. I'm sorry, I don't speak Bat.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck these guys. I don't wanna. They're just annoying. But yeah.
where is the room? Is it this one? Nope.
No. God damn it. Random encounters. Oh shit.
Burn them with the holy light.
Burn them in holy fire. Oh yeah, they're kind of weak. Yep, that was them.
Yeah, we are kind of over leveled for this place, I think. Can you go down and then to the right, or
Oh yeah,
did you
yeah,
already
yeah,
go there?
Yeah, it's here, it's here. I'm gonna go here.
Oh, right, yeah.
This
Oh.
room.
We haven't got any like teleport spells yet, right?
Nope.
No. It would have been nice to have now, like you
Yeah.
just get out of the dungeon.
That would be a future problem. I know how to dash now.
You
Because,
found out about the map and dashing. Oh, another chest.
Oh
treasure
no.
chest.
Oh,
Your favorite.
Vietnamese flashbacks.
You're back, boys.
We're like, hey, we're back. Let's try this.
Yeah, just protect your people. also would be kind of nice to have maybe some cure and protect on the red mage, or did you have any of that?
Yeah, I only have cure on my red mage. I should probably switch out one of the level 1.
Yeah, maybe to have like protect or something, just
Yeah,
for the hell of it.
yeah, exactly.
You never know.
Silver
Silver.
armor. Alright.
Did we unlock this door? Was that it? Like,
Yeah,
was that the mystic key door?
yeah, that was one of the... There are multiple doors here,
Mm.
to my understanding. Or if I remember correctly last time.
Mm.
Do I need to heal someone? Secure. No, this is kind of fine. Protect. Magic. Fire. Oh, damn.
Well, they are
Yeah.
not that hard this time, at least.
Yeah. Well, there are only 2, so
Yeah, not. Like I counted them like after it was 4, but like it felt like more.
yeah,
when we
exactly.
caught them. Oh yeah, another one.
Oh, okay.
Did you equip anyone with the silver armlet?
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
I think it should be good on like the warrior, maybe, or fighter.
Yeah. But yeah, where were we? So, oh damn.
Like smash and characters and all that.
Yeah.
We're talking about that, but yeah, if we can also, like, we have a lot of time left, but we can also talk about the game that got released like the day, like it was the day before the Game Awards, like Cyberpunk 2077
Yes.
got released.
Yeah. So Cyberpunk is out finally after over a half a year of delay from
Yeah,
that
and
game.
it's understandable. Like everything has been delayed this year, so yeah.
Yeah. There's also been a lot of people complaining about the game. Has been some bugs. There has been some people that cannot play the game because of crashes and all that. But we all know that's like the normal stuff when new games get
nowadays.
released. It's like it's new. I know some people gonna say like, oh, that's unacceptable. They release a game, it's so buggy. Well, if there are some things that are hard to find while playtesting.
Oh
well,
god.
oh no.
Can you
Oh,
run
no.
away from this?
Ow. Ow.
I don't know if
No.
you can.
No.
When did you save, Lost?
Oh no! I haven't saved since we started.
Please kill them. And save.
Yeah, what should I do? What should I do? I should probably heal everyone.
Yeah, heal everyone, protect, and do all magic damage. Oh, no. Please die.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, I don't like that they get to hit me first.
Okay, 3 left. If you do that, like, magic attack again with the red mage, then, like,
Yeah.
Pandar, it should kill them.
Oh wait, magic cure. Pandara.
This is stressful. No.
Come on!
This is so stressful.
Come on, Red Mage! Your turn! Yes!
Kill them.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god!
Okay, save and heal up.
Uh,
Or heal up and then... Or yeah.
Oh
do
fuck. Okay, I got Phoenix Downs.
Oh,
Those.
That was the most stressful part of the game so far.
Holy shit. Let's see. Oh shit, he has a lot of health. I need something more effective than potions.
Yeah, you could use the white mage as well, because they have a lot of MP right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But anyway.
And
So.
did you save?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You, save in multiple slots, just for the... if something should happen. We never
Yeah.
know.
So.
Yeah. Now it's settled. Yeah, but Cyberpunk.
Yeah. So. Oh, it was
Oh,
nothing.
that
here.
was empty.
But yeah, so that's something to be expected when it's a new game releases, or with new game releases, that they're gonna probably be a bit buggy at the start, and sooner or later they're gonna release like a patch or something that will more or less like fix the majority of the problems. I played for like maybe 3 hours or something, and I haven't gotten that far. I just like gone through like the beginning or the tutorial. I chose the, what was it, corporation path, because there are like three different paths you can start with. It's like the nomad, or the like street kid, or like I do start as a nomad, like living out in the wilds and stuff, or you start as the street kid, so you are like someone who works on the streets, or you're like someone who works in a corporation and all that. So I chose the one with the corporation because I thought that sounded kind of interesting, and I wanted to see where it was going.
Yeah.
Or
I think we can leave this place now.
Yeah.
Or were there any? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what did you think then about like the atmosphere and story so far? Like the little you have played of the game.
Yeah, so far it seems interesting. I think the story could have had some improvements as of where I'm now, because that, like, it doesn't have this really impactful start as I was expecting, well, expecting, but when it comes to RPGs, there always will be some slow starts in the stories, and so that was to be expected. But there are some aspects in the story that I thought that they could have done kind of better, because it starts off with you doing one thing. You get kind of like something happens, and you can't like go back to your normal life, quote unquote. So, and then you start to like your life then starts as a, well, you become a criminal, more or less. And I think it's a kind of standard premise. It's like it has been done before a lot in other stories, and at the point where your life like change to this criminal life, or this high life, or well this life where you do whatever you can to survive, more or less. It goes to this like this kind of montage of you doing just a bunch of stuff without you doing anything, and
it just throws out a lot of like bunch of characters, and you never really get to know these characters. Like I said, it's like you see these characters for like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and then they move ahead to next cutscene. It's like they mash out a bunch of stuff that's happening, and it's like there's no like beginning of it, or like the beginning of it is really like rushing, if you could like say that.
Like it's rushed it feels rushed in the beginning.
Yeah, it feels like they are rushing the story a lot in the beginning, because I think there's a lot of aspects that they could have shown but didn't in these like quick cutscenes that they are showing in this montage. So I think that's a like kind of a bummer. It's not really it's not really something that I did care about that much, but it was still like it could have added so much more to the story if they did. Like if you had this aspect that you had a little bit like a longer cutscene where you like meet these people and you see conversations between them, or that
to build up the like background for the rest of the game.
Yeah, or like, because the thing is, there's something that's gonna happen in the afterwards. I know we've seen it in a trailer, in like the trailer where you see Keanu Reeves. You know, have you seen that?
Yeah, I have seen like when he takes off his glasses. Like that's the only thing I have seen. Like...
Yeah, but in that trailer, oh my god, oh no. Oh yeah, it's just these fuckers. But yeah, so something's gonna like happen after that, and shit's gonna go down again. If that's like to my understanding. But I feel like when shit goes down, it should have been like in a way like it should have a stronger impact on that aspect if they actually decided to show like these cutscenes, having like more of these interactions between these characters. Falcon. I can't English. More enemies. Oh yeah, I should heal up. Oh shit.
Yeah, Falchion, it's really like the first thing I think about when I hear that name is Fire Emblem. Falchion.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let's heal up everyone. You can also heal. You should.
Yeah, but what do you think then about the character customization? Like, was it in depth, or how was it to create a character in that game?
If I had to explain it in one way, it was kind of close to how Monster Hunter World has their like character creation. It wasn't really anything groundbreaking. It was like this normal. You can just change. It's like they had these custom. A lot of things were custom based. It's like you had these custom hairstyles, these custom face presets and all that, and like nothing really was in depth. You couldn't really like shape the face however you wanted or anything like that. It was just like some kind of normal customization, all in all.
Yeah, okay, yeah, like a general customization option.
Yeah, exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that, actually. I got pretty happy on how my character turned out.
Okay.
And they didn't lie. You can customize your genitalia in that game.
Yeah, I read a lot of articles about that. Like,
yeah,
that's the biggest news. That and the bugs, and are the like biggest things that people talk about when it comes to Cyberpunk right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really weird.
But when it comes to like the customization on the genitalia, it's just like, do you want the wang to be big or large or normal? That's everything. you can also just if you choose a male character, you can choose to have the opposite genitalia also.
Okay.
So that's just like the things that sticks out when it comes to the customization.
Well, I guess in a way that's like inclusive in a way as well. Like you can have different kind of gender identities and so on, so that's nice. And like it's supposed to be like the future, so that would make sense. Like
Yeah,
that you have
exactly.
this kind of representation and that you even have today, like in the real world, you have people that identify in many different ways. So it's good to have that option, even if it's just that kind of a weird option to have, like to focus that much on like genitalia. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
could be like for some people.
Yeah, and if I think it is a good addition to. It's kind of hard to. I understand that you can turn the genitalia off if you want to, so it won't be a problem for streamers or YouTube content
Okay.
creators.
Yeah.
It's like that's one thing. Also, they added so that you can censor copyrighted music in that game, because they have copyrighted music playing when you're like driving a car or something like that, and they had the option that you can like turn that off, and I think
But
that's
what do they play, like something else instead, or is it just silent?
yeah. I don't know if it will be a silent or if it will play some, or if it's like or if they play something else. There will probably just be some generic like cyberpunk music playing instead. But I think that's really good on them that they are doing that, because there's always controversy about the streaming and YouTube about having these copyright strikes without a reason.
Yeah, and they have a lot of problems with that because they can't know, like every time they have a copyrighted song or something like that, it can be quite hard sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's really good that they added that.
Like for streamers especially, like they don't have the time to just let's mute everything. Like
Yeah, exactly. They can't just mute everything on command
no.
or automatically. There has been some plugins that people has been using that censors certain like copyrighted music, but it's good to know that they don't need to bother with that when playing. When playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah. And is the game any is there a lot to learn with the game? Like, is it like the tutorial? Is it long, or you haven't gotten through it yet, or?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm through the tutorial yet, but there is a lot of systems in that game. It's like they have some kind of stealth system in it. How far I played it, the stealth system isn't that great, in my opinion. Or it was just I just fucked up in one place and I had to like fight through a bunch of enemies anyway. But yeah, that's something I have to like test a bit more on. But they have all these options that you can stealth, you can hack, you can hack computers and cameras and enemies and all that. It's like hacking is like the magic in that game.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, so far it's like when it comes to the combat, it has this kind of like unique fighting style. It's like you can either fight with a gun, or you can go fist, or you can go like melee weapon in it, and I think that's really cool that like you get a katana in the tutorial. I'm like, hell yeah, and it feels really good to swing around with it, and when you do like a strong attack, you decapitate your enemies and all that. It's really cool. Oh my god, these.
All them wolves.
Yes. Well, I get money. I guess I can just go with it.
Yeah, you don't really. It's fun. You kind of farm right now, even if we are going to each place just to use the Mr. Key. So
Yeah,
you
exactly.
get free farming in a way.
Yeah. But yeah, so far I think it's kind of an alright game. I'm liking it so far. It's like there haven't really been anything that has really hooked me in yet. But as I said, I'm expecting that there's gonna be some more happening later on while I play the game, which will make the game which will make me want to continue. One thing also, there are you can pick up junk items, and I wasn't thinking about picking up. I was like, this is just junk item, I don't need it. But then I realized that you can salvage them to get like you can get crafting parts by salvaging them. And I'm like, oh no, I missed so many items to pick up because of this.
Yeah, I can get that. You like it depends so much on the game. Sometimes you want the things that seems bad that you can use for things later, and in other games you just throw everything away, like all the low level things and all the like junk stuff. You throw them away. So it really depends on the game.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, I can buy some more spells. But yeah.
Where should we go now then? Because we have the dwarf place, we have the two first, Cornelia and Chaos Shrine. Should we go there first?
Yeah, let's go there first to make sure to get those.
I think that's every place then. Yeah, it should be. If you get those and then go to the dwarf's place, then we should be up to speed.
Yeah. Oh god. What the hell is that? Big eyes. No shit. That's
They're
freaking
really
horrible.
creative with the names.
Yeah. Really horrifying. Oh yeah, I should have looked at magic spells that I wanted to buy. Let's go back. So yeah, when it comes to oh, what's happening? Oh god. Okay. That just happened.
It missed.
Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to the gunplay in general, that's probably the I think people has been worried about it being in first person mode. But I think that, I mean, it has this feeling of it has this feeling of being Dishonored or Deus Ex Machina games. It's like a mix of those two games that I'm getting that vibe when I'm playing that game.
Yeah, so you think it works?
Yeah, I think it works.
Well so far.
Like you said, there are those stealth mechanics that are in Dishonored, and that game is in first person. So it's just a matter of how well you design the stealth aspects for the game, and that's the part that I'm not really sure about yet, because I haven't really seen them do anything.
Oh, we should buy that. Or did you have that, Diara?
No, I don't.
That should be good later on, I think, if we fight a lot of zombies and stuff.
Yeah, heal I had. Did I have Cura? Yeah, I probably need Cura. It's a better healing.
Yeah. Do you want to change out any level 3 spells for your red mage?
Probably.
Because it could be good to balance, or that you just go with the like lower level like white mage spells for him and focus on the black mage like ability spells. It depends on
Let's
how you want to
see.
build him.
What
Like
do
it
we?
doesn't
what-
really matter.
I mean, he has
You have-
fire, thunder. I think.
We probably don't need fire and thunder anymore because we have Thundara and Fyra.
Yeah, they are AOE's, but yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can keep them until we are going back to Cornelia. So
Yeah. Let's see. Forsara lowers evasion on all foes. Deals fire damage to all foes. Thundara. I mean, it.
did we have level 4 magic here?
Yeah,
We can buy for him.
We can look what we have or what they are. Oh yeah, I think he recently unlocked level 4 spells. He couldn't get them before.
I don't think he needs any like level 4 white mage spells.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
are
know.
kind of.
Or if you
poison,
want to have Vox could
He
be
can't-
useful. It depends.
He can't have Vox.
What?
It's,
No.
yeah, I'll look at the level black mage. Black spells. Puts one foe to sleep, doubles one ally.
Oh, haste is really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him haste.
We need haste.
Causes foe to turn on each other. Bizarra we can also take. I mean, these are all the level 4 spells, right?
I think so. It should be.
Let's take this one also.
Yeah, if you
Stack
find
them.
any... Like, did we have white mage level 4? Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't need any of that, so... I don't know if we need that for... Yeah, why not? Like,
Yeah,
we have the money, so...
cure silence.
We can always change it around if we want
Yeah,
to.
exactly. Alright, then they're stacked up. I should probably...
Save.
Yeah, save also, but I'm going to the inn also. Well, I can
Yeah.
do it in a quick way.
What? Life hack.
But yeah, back to Cyberpunk. So, what else can I talk about it? I mean, like I said, I haven't gone that far with the game, so I can't really say anything except that. I mean,
Yeah, we
graphically,
can have a review in progress on this, like, the podcast. We can talk about it later on as well.
yeah, maybe we one day, maybe one episode we'll have that as we play that game maybe someday, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
I also want to try it out sometime, but right now I don't really have the greatest setup with my like consoles and
Oh, yeah.
computers.
Yeah,
So I shouldn't. I don't think my computer could handle it right now.
yeah. It's really you really need a pretty good computer for it to run good because well I have a 1070 graphic card GTX. So I can run the game pretty good at ultra in HD quality, and I don't have
Bits do you get?
yeah,
So you,
but I don't have ray tracing because I don't have an RTX like graphic card.
yeah.
So it's the RTX graphics that really makes it look really good. But I don't have that as of now. Wait, I'm in the wrong place. I realized. Let's just move away.
Yeah, we're going back to the first
Yeah,
town.
I'm a bit. Where am I exactly?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going the right way right now.
Yeah.
It's like in the middle. Yeah, I have heard that the ray tracing will look kind of like really good, and yeah, I will see which kind of computer I will get as my next computer. I want to have a good one.
Yeah, you will probably get a graphic card
Ray
with
tracing.
RTX. So
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
yeah,
And I'm also getting a PS5 sometime, but right now it's kind of impossible to get it, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
wait around and maybe near the summer or later this, like the next year. I don't know. I'm not in a hurry right now.
yeah, exactly.
Getting.
I'm probably gonna wait for a PlayStation 5 until there are actually games that I want to get for it. As of now, like the games that I want really now is like that's coming up, but doesn't have really a release date right now. Is Tales of Arise, and then there's the new God of War that got announced.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ragnarok.
yeah, exact. Um, and yeah, it's like those two games. Other than that, there's like the Nier Replicant, but that's coming out on
Yes.
the PS4, and I already pre-ordered it for PS4. So
Yeah, I don't think they will do a. Maybe they will do a port, but you can still like play it perfectly fine on the PS5. So we will see how they do about that game.
yeah, exactly.
They can still give it upgrades like faster load times and stuff. They don't even have to port it or anything. So
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what? The hang in the room seems slightly disordered. Okay.
the bats are blocking you. This is the true final boss. The
Yes.
bats.
Oh, come on. This should be really easy right now.
Yes.
Oh, damn. But yeah. I can just try to escape. I don't get anything from these guys.
Yeah, and me as well. Then, like I am just the game I want right now is Devil May Cry 5 again, but I can get like all the DLC and that on my PS4, so I don't think I will bother to buy the PS5 version.
Yeah, exactly. And
So yeah, like it's a really good game, but I don't know if I want to like buy it again completely. It depends on like how much the DLC costs, because the whole new game I think is like 400 like crowns. Yeah, if we talk about, I don't know, like 40 euros or something like that. So it depends on how much the DLC costs. I don't know yet. So
yeah, and also like another game that's coming out is the new Monster Hunter. What was it? Monster Hunter Rise?
yeah, right.
Something like well, there's a new Monster Hunter coming out, and that's gonna come out to the Switch. And yeah, so, so that's also a game that's not for PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Resident Evil, like Village, and Final Fantasy XVI right now for the PS5, and
Oh yeah, that one
they
also.
don't have release dates yet, so it's up in the air right now for me.
Yeah,
Like with the PS5, that's why I don't have a hurry. Like I can play, I have a very long backlog of games right now, so I have games to play.
yeah,
Even if I
exactly.
don't buy a new console.
Effective against
And
Werebeast. Oh.
like it would be fun to have faster load times and stuff for your PS4 games, but I wouldn't buy a console just for that right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like it's not worth it, and it's not worth it to buy from the scalpers either. In any
No,
way.
no. I have seen like they take like double the price of the console, and it's like already like, of course it's a bit like more expensive than, or maybe the consoles have been that expensive before, like 599 euros and stuff like that. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I
normal.
remember the PS4 Pro was at that price.
Yeah, so like, why would you pay double the price? Because that, even if that is like a standard price, that it's uh, like it's still a bit expensive, and then to double that,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not worth it. Like, you shouldn't have to buy from scalpers. Even if you really want the console, you should wait. That's my opinion. I don't see any value in like
Yeah.
wasting your money, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And to even go even further, even though if you buy from a scalper, you're not gonna have like any guarantees or safety. What can you say? Like any protection from if something goes wrong. You cannot return it to a scalper and
No,
and
right.
have it fixed.
Yeah.
Like that, if the console is fucked, then your money is fucked and you cannot do anything about it.
Yeah, and also I have heard that some scalpers like tinker with the consoles before selling them on to people, and that
Yeah.
that's really scummy. Like, I don't like that
Yeah, exactly.
at all. It's even worse than that they only like that they sell it to you for a higher price, but then some of them make it even worse.
Yeah, exactly. And it just you lose even more money from that. It's like however you're looking at it, it's not good. See, let's
And
just...
like for example, right now, if you have older consoles and stuff like that, I think the Game of the Year like award sales are still on right now. I don't know. I can check, but that could also be a good way to get a new game or try out a game, so you don't have to spend that much money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're saying right now, I don't know if it's still on. Yeah, it seems to be. At least
Yeah, I
on
know.
Steam.
Yeah, on Steam they probably have it on PlayStation and Xbox also, or
Yeah.
all over the place. But yeah.
Or do you like me and have like only RPGs in your backlog, and that's gonna take like years to complete. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm set. I'm probably set for life, but I still want to play new games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna try to go through the Trails games,
Yeah.
and they seem to be really good.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe having the Trails game, like the Trails of Trails in the
Cold
Sky.
Yeah,
Like,
Trails in the Sky. Yeah, the like not really the first ones, but like they have like Trails in the Sky, Trails of Cold Steel. Like they are like connected in a way.
yeah, exactly. So
And they had another like 2 games, but they are not really officially released here. Like in between those game series.
yeah, exactly. And I think that's a series that we can also play through. Especially those are games that none of us has, or we have played a little bit in like the first Sky. But
Yeah.
other than that, there's some RPG games that none of us has even touched that much. I know I watched the anime of the Trails in the Sky.
Oh, they have an anime?
Yeah, it's as an
Really?
anime. That's how I found out the game, and that's how I recommended it to you.
Oh, right. I don't remember all the details. Oh, right. Yeah, and I got it then on Steam, the first ones, and I'm thinking about getting like the Cold Steel games. I have the first one on Steam, but maybe getting them on like the PS5, PS4 instead. Like that, then I can continue playing them, like play them on my TV as well.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that would be nice, I think. and I don't know, it feels like a kind of game series that I would enjoy. It gives me kind of Tales of vibes, even if the combat isn't the same. But it's kind of gives me that vibe in a way
Yeah, exactly. Oh, damn.
when I have started it.
Ether. There's a lot of stuff here.
And a lot of people seem
Great,
to
yeah.
like Cold Steel especially, like those
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, exactly. I know some people that. Ooh, Mithril main. Cottage. Oh, yeah.
Did you go to the castle? Like in the first castle town?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did you find anything there? I missed that part, I think.
There was
Like anything, because
the
you're
wor-
supposed to find
wor-
the next thing that gets you through. There. It was explosives. Did you find anything?
I might have missed that. Probably.
We don't have any? No. So we should go back.
Oh fuck.
I didn't even think about you going to the castle, so
Oh yeah, to the main cast. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I skipped that place completely.
yeah, was just trying to keep you on track, like,
Yeah,
but I missed that when we were talking.
yeah. So back to backtracking
Well, it's
again.
not that far.
Yeah, I can just skip this.
Yeah, and perhaps we're gonna have some games we have played as well. Like we have on our banner right now, I think we have like Tales of Berseria. We
Yeah,
have
I don't know
and
if it.
Persona 5. I haven't played that, but you have, so it could be like a kind of reverse situation going on. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see where we got. First off, we're gonna finish off this game. Or like we mentioned a lot, RPGs are kind of long. It takes time to finish them, and playing 2 hours a week is kind of a like, and having discussions in 2 hours is kind of, we notice that it's hard to keep up, depending on how much we have for store. Of course, we're probably gonna have someday have like a episode where we just chill out and just talk whatever we feel like, and I think that's probably gonna be a good episode someday. But
Yeah, we can have like, for example, maybe we won't have like a Christmas special episode or something like that. We will see, but we can have a New Year or anything like that, and try to make something special, like a one-off when we play something else as well.
yeah,
It could be fun to just vary it up, and we will probably have some shorter games.
yeah, exactly. Was it in
Well.
the second floor?
I think so.
No.
It should be here somewhere. Do the kings say anything? Okay,
Sorry, I
no.
don't know. It's with you. Okay.
We're just like, we don't care.
We don't
about
care.
Sarah.
We just want explosives. Oh, maybe it's here.
Oh no, the little girl.
Oh
She
no.
has to.
What's just a speck, and it's all thanks to you guys, isn't it? I could just kiss you. Mwah!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Law and order.
Yes.
Let's see. Is
But
there...
we got molested by a child.
Yes.
Is it here? Oh, it
no,
wasn't here?
No, that's the queen's
What? Okay.
room. Wait, should I somehow go around the walls?
I thought I read from Casa Cornelia. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's
should
around
be.
here somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, and then
Oops.
we also talked about like playing Final Fantasy XV after this, like jump around a bit, but we will see how we do about that. It could be
Yeah,
fun
exactly.
to vary the like modern and older games as well. Even if I think it works well to like play these older games as well. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, saber, cottage, mithril knife. You call that a knife?
And we will
This is
probably have
a
some
knife.
multiplayer games in between as well.
Yeah, it will be fun to play some multiplayer games. There are also some RPG games that that has multiplayer aspects in it. You obtain nitro powder.
Yes. Do you know where we're going now?
To the dwarves?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Like there are Final Fantasy games that have multiplayer. For example, if we decide to play Crystal Chronicles, we can do that. It was released on the Switch a while ago now.
Yeah.
Everything goes by so fast.
Yeah.
But I think they have a bit of like we could sometimes just have fun in Final Fantasy XIV as well. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, exactly. We
Like-
can just play that and have some fun. It's like we don't only have to play like we could have this like one main game that we are following, and then have some other games like on the side when we
Yeah,
feel like it,
but-
so that we don't get that burned out.
Yeah, and we will try to balance it so that we aren't away from the main game for too long. That would just
Yeah.
be like it wouldn't work.
It will be like just maybe 1 or 2 episodes
Yeah,
between. I should probably save.
yeah.
But yeah, talking about Final Fantasy XIV, the new patch got released this Thursday.
Yeah, good segue. You did
Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly. Haha, it was almost like I totally planned. But wait, story. If only I could have some of the legendary metal left. Okay, yeah.
That's a clue.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Where am I supposed to go?
Well, you had a different looking dwarf down, like further down, I think, on the other side, like to the left. We went there and there was a dwarf that looked a bit different, I think. Or was it on the other side? Yeah, him.
Nerik.
Nitro powder. The explosive force in this powder will aim my canal open in no time flat. Oh, ye kid.
Oh my god, what's this gonna do? It's gonna be an explosion?
There we go. Now we can
Bluter this rock tie smitherens.
What are you out standing around for? That powder set the blown. Unless you plan on going with it, you'd better get out really quick you can.
Causes
The whole place.
because the whole place to collapse. Oh no.
You open up.
Okay.
For the ship.
Oh my god, that made me really dizzy. The shaking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV. The new patch released, there's new story, there's also new raid tier.
Can I wait to see that lies out there?
I don't that canon. It's so hard reading that accent. All right, but yeah, so there's new raid bosses. There's a new extreme or a new trial. Well, it has an extreme.
A bit more story as well.
Yeah, there's both the main story and there are some Nier story. You should play the Nier game if you haven't. And all that kind of jazz. It also has some new stuff for crafters and gatherers in order to like get some more stuff for when you for when raiding and all that. But yeah, what is your thought so far? You haven't played through the whole story yet, right?
No, I think I'm halfway, or what would you say? Like, where you heard I was?
Yeah, I would say you're a bit you're kind of halfway.
Yeah, so I think it's like fun right now. I think it's still like exciting to see how they get the story to fit all together. Like they seem to have their shit planned. like everything they do in the story seems connected in such a great way compared to many other like series. Like this is like almost a series of games in of itself with the expansions. It feels like, so it's like fun to see how they connect everything and like just expand the lore and the world. It's fun to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, a new town.
Yes, finally. Well, it's very happy town it is. Restore the crystals to grace. Oh, a very nice place. Is this a ghost town or something?
Looks like it.
But yeah, so... But yeah, so I completed the main story for this patch, and I think it's... there has been some people that's not really happy with it. Well, it's kind of expected because of the finishing, how they finished the last patch. Like they finished the whole story of Shadowbringers, and they're now trying to
build up for the next like expansion.
Yeah, and those usually are kind of slow.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh god. We
all my money. Oh, life revives one KO'd ally. Oh, I can't buy this.
Buy that.
Yeah,
No, I haven't gotten. We're too underleveled right now.
Yeah, we're under level right now, so you can. These damage all undead foes. Yeah, I should. But yeah, now we know. But yeah, so it is kind of slow, the story right now. Teleport. All these good spells right now. They come now, but not when I needed them the most. I'm just a farmer. Well, good for you, I guess. In the cave of the southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. He is a wise man who knows much. Okay.
Well, I guess we know where we're going.
Yeah. What's in my name? I've gone and the way here fra the Durgar. I found out the springhind of the Earth's decay.
Sure.
Whatever you say. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be like they can't have this super explosive, cool story parts in every like patch story content. So yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it being a bit like slower, I guess, but there are a lot of stuff happening as well, right? In the story.
Yeah, so all these major plot lines comes at the end of the story. So it is kind of mind blowing, or not mind blowing, but it's like oh shit moment at the end. I won't really spoil what happens, but it's heading towards. It seems that as of now, what the main villains seems to be now, or that the main villains that's about to become the main villains, they kind of it feels kind of the main villain feels really typical in my opinion, if you could say that. But other than that, I don't want to say, or else I'm gonna spoil too much.
Oh god, 36,000 gil.
Damn.
Oh god.
Oh well.
Yeah, but what do you think then about the raid, or the Eden's Gate, the raid, and the like trial content?
Yeah, so here's the really fun part. So I think that the raid itself, like the Eden raid, the raid itself, like the bosses itself, is really cool. I really like. I think there haven't yet been any boss that maybe like whatever. Like they're really interesting. They really conveyed a lot of new cool mechanics to like boss mechanics to the game, and I'm really excited. We're gonna this Tuesday we're gonna start off with the first boss in Savage with my raid group, and it's gonna be really. I'm really excited to die a lot from that boss. It's all I can say. Or gonna be interesting on how much harder those mechanics gonna be compared to the normal raid. This is gonna just put
the new
this one, and then we put on. Let's try this one.
I just realized we're gonna have a shit ton of spells by the end of this.
Yeah. My voice broke there. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun experiencing the Savage raid. And also right now we are trying to clear the expert trial, the Emerald weapon. And as of now, I think that fight is kind of. I think it's fun. It's really entertaining fight. It's like the first half is kind of whatever, but the later half is really good right now, as of how far we gotten for that. So the bosses are really good in my opinion on those fights, but then when it comes to the story, I think the end of the Eden story is kind of meh, in my opinion. It's like I got nothing against it, but it just feels like, oh, come on, let her just let her cast the Orgadon. But it's not a bad story, but it feels like just it didn't feel that special in any way.
Okay.
It didn't feel. I think that the thing is that the two first story parts were really good. I thought because it was this interesting aspect, but then it like turned 180 with the story because of things happening in the story, and there are certain characters that aren't with them. And it just feels like things just happen just because.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of feeling I got.
Okay.
It's like
so a bit pointing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think still that the end of that story is kind of good, but it still has, and it has its interesting aspects still, but it's not really something that made me go like, wow, this was mind blowing or this was really amazing or something like that.
Yeah. Oh.
And we are at the Cavern of Earth.
Okay, you should save, I think.
Yeah, I should say. Yes.
It looks like we're finally getting to the meat of the story in this game.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I think we should end it here, actually.
A bit earlier.
Yeah, end a bit earlier, because I think this is a great time to stop and continue with this dungeon, this cavern in the next episode, I think.
Yeah, and we will see how it goes up with the next episode. If we probably will have a Christmas break, so we will see when the next episode is.
Yeah, I may be busy next week, but we'll see. Maybe we can cram in one more episode before Christmas.
Yeah, but we won't be gone for too long, I think. Even if we are gone.
Yeah, we're gonna come back at New Year's and watch, and we're gonna bring new, not new, but we're gonna return for more content. But before we end this episode, we still have 10 minutes to talk. And we still haven't really talked that much on 14. But so yeah. So Deed and Raid, good boss fight, kind of meh story. But when it comes to the trial, like the Emerald weapon, I thought the boss fight was good, but it was meh. But the story was really good. So I think both of them kind of balanced on
out
their
each other. Yeah.
Yeah, out each other. So that was kind of, I thought it was kind of fun in that way. Like I said, I still like the content. It's just that compared to what we've gotten the last couple of patches, it's kind of
like the last patch before this one was really good. Like when it comes to the story, it was so good. So it was yeah.
Exactly.
You are going to be disappointed if you are like
expecting the same kind of height.
Yeah,
but I'm not disappointed anyway. I think it was fun times. I already done most of the battle aspects, at least. I still have got all the crafters to level up. I want to level up all the other battle classes, but I haven't taken the time to do that yet.
Like I'm a slow gamer, so I like only have the ninja done, and I'm going for the red mage, and possibly like I'm going to play a white mage and then a paladin, so I have like all the different roles in the game as well.
Yeah, so you can both tank, heal, and DPS.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I will see how it pans out, and yeah, I think it's gonna be fun as well when we get to the games when we have like ninjas and so on, like when it comes to the regular Final Fantasies, because right now like we have the red mage that I'm playing, and I'm really hyped about having that class here, but it's gonna be fun when we get to the other like jobs in the series. It's gonna be
exactly fun. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to mention to our audience of two people watching this stream? It's probably me and you watching the stream right now.
Yeah, it probably is, but yeah.
But we're uploading this on YouTube, and we are expecting people to catch up sooner or later if people catch up.
Yeah, this is just a fun thing. I think it's just fun to sit and game and talk about stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. I could say like Merry Christmas in advance to everyone that are watching or will watch this, just because like I'm dating us really hard right now. Like like if when I'm saying Merry Christmas, but if we don't get another episode before, it's just good to have said that.
Yeah, exactly.
People.
Just Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone who is watching.
Yeah.
So that's all for this episode. Follow us on Twitter for news and updates. Drink your potions, save your mana, and we'll see you next time.